came to see comedy. I did a show last summer, and it was outdoor at a fair in Cornwall. Like separately, that's terrible. Any one of those options, right? Put them all together. It was a comedy apocalypse. And there was no seats, like people weren't sitting as close as you got. It was just like, I remember like it was literally a fair, the stage was high, and a guy would walk up to where you're sitting there, and he's eating cotton candy, and just stares at me for about 30 seconds, and then walks away. And I was like, oh, that's good, I'm only up here for an hour. Should be a lot of fun. But the lady that hired me, she's like, you can swear, you can say whatever you want, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna swear, because there's kids walking all around. But I swore once. I said shit. And that's because I realized I was at a fair in Cornwall. And as soon as I said it, all of these teenagers started covering their children's ears. You're a bad example, Brian. I do live in Kingston. Kingston's very exciting. The people are very nice there. We welcome you guys. Everybody outside of the walls and stuff like that is like just tremendous. And I moved there 3 years ago from Toronto, and I wanted to be like, I wanted to blend in, be like a true Kingstonian. I found a BlackBerry, and I wanted to return it to its owner. I was like, you know what, I gotta do this. So I checked for contact information, like after I went through all the pictures. You do that, right, when you find a phone? Never know. That's it, oh yeah. That's how I found number 2. Hey, there was a text message from the guy's mom, and it said, how are you? And I was like, I'm trying to be a nice guy, but I could have a little fun with this, right? So I wrote back, I said, not so good, Mom. I lost my phone. I thought it was a great text, right? And then I got a message back, it said, where'd you lose it? I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, I know where she's come from. Like, my mom would do the exact same thing, right? Like, my mom sends me emails going, I can't connect to the internet. My mom sent me a really cute email. It said, Dear Brain. Thanks, Brian. And it said, your cousin Brenda had a baby boy. Just so you know, there's a few complications, but the baby's okay, and Brenda's okay. LOL, Mom. Your reaction, right? I was like, did she sing me? Does she not like Brenda? Like, oh, I said, Mom, do you know what LOL means? No, she thought it meant? Lots of love, yeah, which is cute, but totally incorrect. Like nowadays, right? Like, you can't do that anymore. Like, I hope she's not putting these in her Hallmark cards or something. Sorry to hear about your loss. LOL, Bonnie. She was actually still driving down to the mall to drop off her digital camera to get the photos printed. It's like, there's an easier way to do that, right? And my mom's like, could you show me? And I was like, no problem, we can do it online. So I went over to her house, and I said, where do you want them printed? She said, Blacks. I'm like, perfect. Blacks.com. Blacks.com is not a photography website. Not even close. It'll pull it first because there are pictures up there, but it is clearly an adult site. And it was only up there for 3 seconds when Mom still saw it. She was like, I don't remember taking a picture of that.